What is up, YouTube? It is Vraycon back with another video. So today I want to talk about beta I played a few weeks ago. I was originally going to wait to kind of talk about this game and go over a little bit until after the next beta, but I thought some people may want to hear it, just maybe help them decide if they want to try out the next beta or not. So I decided to go ahead and do it. And I'm just going to show some gameplay in the background. For what it's worth, I do have the volume of the game down completely off because I was live on stream during this video, so I was talking to my stream at the same time, so I don't want to kind of over talk that. But this game's called Naraka Bladepoint. It's a fantasy, I don't know if you call it fantasy, but kind of fantasy like a battle royale PvP game. It's kind of like the Sekiro kind of art style, I guess you could say, maybe that the Dark Souls game that made by the Dark Souls developers, kind of like that, maybe art style, whatever. But there's a lot of swords, and but you do get a ranged weapon as well. But yeah, I want to go and talk about this and tell you what I think about it. And this is coming from somebody that wasn't even that excited about the game, but I probably enjoyed it much more than I thought. So it is a fantasy BR. So there's basically two game modes. In the BR, you get it's a 60-player match. You can play solo or you can play with a 3-man team. So those are the two options. There's also a game mode that's a kind of a free-for-all, and you're in a city with a bunch of other players. It's kind of like a death match. It's not the main game mode. It's not what most people are going to play, but it's a good match to kind of probably try out new characters, practice your combat and things of those natures. And there will be like some daily quests in there too, like get a certain amount of kills or something like that, that you can help level up your characters as well. But let's start off from the very beginning. Character creation. So this game, you do get to create your own character, hair, skin color, beard, those type of things. I think there's tattoos, so you can kind of change it like you would an MMORPG character creation. So it's not, your character's not a set look like some other BRs. So I think that's a kind of a cool positive. Everybody likes to kind of make the character they like, the look of it, and that's it. The characters are, though, the classes are, unless they change it currently, in last beta it was it was gender locked, so you can only make a male and only a female of some characters. So let's kind of jump in the match. I'm gonna go over the BR, not the kind of free for all game mode. So you get the normal shrink and circle, and you get you get to slot 2 weapons. Most people use like a sword and a ranged weapon. So you get 3 swords. There's a katana. You can get a long sword and a great sword. They all have different stats. Some are faster. Some hit much harder. They have more range, longer range. And each sword gets their own kind of abilities or combos. So the combos and abilities on the swords will change depending on the swords you use. There is a menu that shows you how to use each one of the abilities, and etc. So that's kind of like a tooltip, tutorial area that shows it to you. I will say this, there is another melee weapon coming, and let me show it to you right here. So this is going to be a 4th weapon that's coming. It looks like a 2-handed like stick weapon. First thing I thought of was kind of like, it reminds me of like the 2-handed lightsabers. Like, I don't know, Darth Maul used. But it's, you know, this is more of like a big stick or something. I've seen these weapons before, but I can't remember what they're called. That's what I guess it is. I could be way wrong. I was thinking you hold it in the middle between kind of the spiky areas, but it could be a one-hand. It could be like dual wield. You could be dual wielding 2 one-handed. So I don't know what it is yet, but they do have more weapons coming. So that's a positive. They are working on the game. They're changing. They posted some things on how they're balancing the game. They're adding this, so they're adding some things to the game, and in balance is still working on it. So you get that, and then you get range weapons. So you get like a pistol, musket. You can get a crossbow, a regular bow and arrow, a cannon. So there's kind of your range weapons, and again, you get two slots. So normally people use like a sword and one of these range weapons, whichever one you want to use. But you can also carry, I think, multiple weapons in your bag too. So if you want to switch out sometime in the match, and you can put weapons in your inventory. And the inventory slots, you can buy more item bag slots, or weapon inventory slots. Sometimes those items come on drops, or you can buy them from chest. As in the combat, you basically left click for heavy attack. I mean, left click for light attack, and right click for heavy attack. You do have a slide. You have, I think you got a normal block. You got a parry. So when you get like a parry, I don't know if it's like a perfect parry or what it's called in this game. The other player will actually drop their main weapon. Not both weapons they got slotted, but their main weapon they're carrying at the time. And that player either has to switch weapons, or use the other weapon, or they can kind of dodge, roll around or whatever and try to pick up the other weapon and then get back using that weapon they were currently using. So that is something that happens in combat. And don't happen a lot, but it can happen on occasion. And it may happen more once players get more skilled and learn how to parry better. As you can see in this match, I'm running around right now just kind of looting stuff. Right here, I'm picking up a scroll. So scrolls will give you like quests, like treasure hunt. You can find a treasure chest which drops items, or it can be like a bounty, like hunt and kill this player or something. There's different ones you can go. I remember one of them I had to go ring a bell. There's just different kind of little quests you can pick up from the scrolls in the match. As of the items you get, so you get a weapon repair. So your weapons do deteriorate, but it's not, trust me, it's not annoying. I a lot of times don't like the weapon deteriorating in games, but it's very easy to just click. All you do is click your button, whatever you have it hotkey to, 1, 2, 3, or F, Q, whatever you want to hotkey it to, and you'll sit down for about 2 seconds, repair your weapon, and you're back. So it's pretty easy. That's something that you will pick up item wise. You will get food. You will get armor or shields. Think about like some of the other BR games, like a Warzone. We use the shields, the armor shields. You kind of have something like that in this game. You get grappling hooks. Grappling hooks can be used for a lot of mobility. It can be used in fighting. It can be used to kind of move in a circle, so you get out of the circle. Actually, you can actually target a player and grapple to them as a gap closer. And another thing you get, I'm probably gonna forget something, but you get soul jades. Soul jades are basically gems. So think about gem slots on a character in an RPG. You don't put these on weapons or armor, but you do get right here. You see when I popped it up, there was all these slots, and it's the green things I'm picking up, the little green shiny things I'm picking up. And you get 4 gem slots, basically soul jade slots. And they basically add stats to your character, like more health, more damage, resist, something along those lines. But the epic and legendaries can do different things. They can enhance abilities. The legendaries can kind of morph abilities. It can add new things like attack on slide, just completely change how ability works to a certain degree. So some of the legendary soul jades can be pretty nice if it fits the playstyle and the weapons and stuff you're using. They can be weapons specific, like the katana ability changes to this when you slot this soul gem, this legendary soul jade. I mean, so that's another aspect of the game. So right here is the treasure chest. So you can buy these right here. So this is you start with 4 soul jade slots, and you can buy 2 more. So you can have 6 soul jade slots total. You can buy inventory upgrades here. You can buy food, shields, grappling hooks, and you can buy this legendary soul jade thing. So it will, I'm not really sure exactly how it works. I don't know if it drops a legendary soul jades. Sometimes it does, but sometimes it don't. So I don't know exactly how it works, but yeah, something to do with legendary soul jades you can buy from that the treasure chest as well. You need currency. You get that from looting, and you get that from killing players. As of let's talk about cosmetics and skins. So you can on the cosmetic store, cash shop, whatever, you can buy skins. It was all cosmetic. I saw nothing pay to win. Just change the skin of your armor, your weapons. Like you can change like I don't know, it's like 10 skins of every weapon already in the beta that you can buy. You can actually get currency by playing the game. You get currency, and you can buy skins by playing the game. So that was very awesome. And And you could also, like, I could buy like belt buckles, a trophy to hang from my belt, and things like that to help more customize your character if you're big into cosmetics. So there are other options. I'm sure there'll be a lot more. Again, this is before launch in a beta, so we'll see what they come up with the next couple of months to add in that game. As you see in the middle right there, I have 2 abilities. I get 2 abilities and I get an ultimate. So you get 2 like hotkey abilities and plus your ultimate. Your abilities in between matches in the main menu, you'll be able to level up your abilities. You'll get skill points by playing the game and you level up. And the abilities will actually change. It may start off with just deflecting something, and then it may put like do something else on top of it, and then something else. So you can level it up like 3 or 4 times, I think. Like this guy has like a wind ability that around him slows people, and then eventually it'll have like orbs in it, where the orbs will then do a damage on it. But you don't get the orbs at the start. Once you level up your character and put skill points in, you can make that ability more effective. Another thing that you get, there is kind of, I wouldn't say it's a skill tree exactly, but there's kind of a circle with skills points you can put in skills. It's not really skills, but it can be like you get a lot of skill points and you can put stuff in like reduce the dodge cost. So dodging don't cost as much stamina or something. You can dodge maybe more. Find more rare items and things of those natures. So you'll also better when you level up your character and you go to the main menu in between the matches, you can level up some other things like that as well for what it's worth. Also, I didn't see anything. One positive about this game, as we all know, a lot of games, there's a lot of great features in games, but there's just some weird stuff that kind of breaks the game for you, makes the game kind of unplayable, broken mechanics. I didn't see anything in this game that was like broken, like anything that was so bad that would just make you want to just, not want to play the game and quit the game overall, which is a positive. I feel like the classes were fairly balanced. Now they're continuing to balance it, and they've already posted notes on it a little bit, some things they may be trying to do. So balancing will improve. And but I didn't see anything broken. The only thing that was a little sometimes, and this is very subjective, is my opinion, sometimes grappling will be too much, I felt like, in fighting. Now some people probably love it, but some people will grapple around like just a ton. And just that wasn't the best PvP gameplay for me personally. I would rather let's go at it, let's fight with the swords, and let's not be Spider-Man, I guess you could say. That's the only thing that probably I didn't personally like, but everything else was pretty good. One of the characters, they can basically turn into a big ass giant demon. I remember that ultimate was pretty strong. Or maybe I didn't know how to defend it. Again, I only played the game 3 days for a beta, so I may not know how to defend it. That could be on me, not the game. But it wasn't broken though. Like, I didn't find anything that was so OP broken, stupid. So that's a pretty positive. I'm going to end this match, so I'm gonna let this match kind of continue to play. Down the end, so we're down to 2 people right here. Again, the beta is going to be in June. I'll throw this out too. I do stream on Twitch. That's why I got the volume off right now, because I don't want to be talking over me talking on Twitch. I do stream on Twitch, so you can come by. I'll put the link in my description below. To my Twitch channel and my Discord. I know there's already a few of us in my Discord that are gonna be playing this next beta. So if you need people to play with, maybe I would jump in. So you're definitely welcome to come hang out with us. I play a lot of MMOs. I love fantasy PvP games. I normally play fantasy games for the most part. An occasional shooter, but not a whole lot. So here we are. We're top 2 right here. And I'm kind of trying to find what this other person is. I don't know where they're at. They probably don't know where I'm at. I'm gonna go up here for the bird eye view. So they are going to finish this match out so y'all can see. And they do, I'll put this out there too. At E3, they are going to be E3, so they're going to release a lot of information at E3 for this game. Hopefully we can see the new weapon. Maybe they introduce a new class. But I think they're going to release the beta, next beta info, and probably a release date. So I'm thinking probably mid to late June. They could at their event say, you know what, as of right now, the beta is available. I've seen that at E3 before. When they do their event, they say, as of right now, you can go play the beta. Pretty much everybody got in the beta last year that signed up. Let me show you this right here. They had like over 140,000 people concurrent peak. And they also hit top 5 on Steam. Top 5. So I was shocked there's this many players. But again, they pretty much let everybody, I think, that signed up for the beta get in. Probably the next beta would be the same thing. But that was pretty impressive for a beta that in this game hasn't probably had a lot of marketing as well. So you can see this player right here. They're jumping up, flipping. They're trying to bait me. They're definitely trying to bait me. They're jumping up, trying to bring me out to fight 1v1. And at this point, this is, I guess this is what I was thinking. I don't know this game well enough. I don't know their abilities. So I don't know why they're doing that, jumping up, kind of trying to bring me out. So I was like, huh, man, something's up. I'm going to get one shot or something. So I decided to just go for it. I go for it. Here they are. Bam. See, they had a flamethrower. That was the big issue right there, I think. They thought they could get me with the flamethrower. But I dodged that first flame. That really set it up. They totally missed the first flame on it when I dodged. And I got the win. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. Again, hit like, subscribe, and I'll put my Twitch and Discord below. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the game. And I'll see you next time. And thank you guys for sticking around for the entire video. See ya.